The Atlanta Institute of Music Alumni Spotlight presents Todd Smallie.
I had seen Jimmy Herring play quite a few times with Jerry Peak. He was doing a lot of gigs at Avondale and stuff like that, and started talking to him. He said he taught at AIM and told me, he said, you have to, come out there and check out the school and the program. And so I did, and fell in love and met Russ, and we really had a, great relationship throughout it all. What he started turning me on to through the years really took hold, and for many years afterwards, actually, it really, it never ended in the learning process. I felt like even though I had graduated from the school, I had still so much more to learn, obviously, and the program was so wonderful set up in that respect to where, you went home with a lot of homework. You really had to do some serious shedding, and especially to please Russ, in the high standards. So when I came in, I just loved it. It was a great vibe and a great learning experience as far as doing, the video lessons and having private lessons and then having the classes. And hell, I liked it so much. I went to all the classes. It was pretty funny. I'd show up at the guitar players' classes and the percussion classes and everything. They'd laugh at me. I just kind of live at the school every day. After I had gotten out of the program, I started playing in really a lot of cover bands and top 40 bands, and in my off time I would find a lot of other musicians around town to play with, and definitely bothered the hell out of Jimmy Herring. I'd always go see him, and of course he turned me on to Aquarium Rescue Unit, and I got to know Jeff Sipe and those guys, and then getting to know Jimmy and Jeff so well when Derek Trucks was looking for a bass player. They had recommended me, and it was great because even through those early experiences, we had the honor of opening up for Joe Satriani and Eric Johnson, John Scofield, Mike Stern at the time. Yeah, we had done a lot of really great opening spots. Derek joined the Allman Brothers. We started opening for them. We did tours with Allman Brothers and Tom Petty and Phil Lesh and Willie Nelson. We got to open for Santana. We did a good 2 months with him. We ended up eventually playing Farm Aid and Eric Clapton's Crossroad festivals, things like that. But the recording session side was great too. We got to really record at some incredible studios, Dockside Studios in Louisiana, and then we headed to Bearsville in New York. We did that, and then we did a Sound Factory in LA. Actually, the last album we did at Derek's home studio, which was great. Nice and laid back compared to the others. For me, it was AIM was a huge influence in giving me the confidence to really get up there and not feel, out of the loop with, improvising with these guys. Even thinking back, it's kind of funny to be off the road for a little while and you think back of all the, different spots and people that we got to open for and the type of festivals that we did. And it was, I really felt prepared for it to a lot of degrees. Even in the early days, I can't believe that I wasn't more nervous when I think about being on stage with someone like Scofield or any of those, big name guys that I love and respect so much, that you really had the confidence to get up there and do your thing and play along, and were really ready for what they were going to throw at you, Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We had, I'd worked with Modulus guitars for years, and Washburn guitars, DR strings, and Ampeg, and a lot of the cable companies. We had worked with Planet Waves and people like that. Yeah, quite a few endorsements, through the years. Definitely, a lot of people were very, willing to let you try out a bass and, basically give you the thing, and they had really taken a lot of interest. I think they, again, saw that you were serious about it, that I was serious about music, and they were into, giving you a 6-string bass to check out and see what, if you really got into it. And I definitely did. I really, gotten into the Modulus side of things. I'd say Modulus and DR were probably the biggest endorsements that I had, where I was actually in the catalogs and had a relationship with them, would actually go to the booths at, NAMM and play and stuff like that. So. I think AIM's a great choice because there's a serious focus on just music, and it really is very diverse. I felt like it prepared me for anything that could have been thrown at me, at that time or even now, But I think it's a great choice because the teachers are serious. It's a program where they never stop learning. They're totally into it, and obviously love to teach and help other people further along their musical education and career. And I think when you have the kind of diverse package put together, that it's easy to become a well-rounded musician after coming through it all.